In this video, let us continue to solve problems based on application of sine rule in the problems of heights and distances. Alright, so here we've got a question which reads like this. It says a tree stands vertically on a hillside which makes an angle of 15 degrees with the horizontal. So from a point on the ground 35 meters down the hill from the base of the tree, the angle of elevation of the top of the tree is 60 degrees. Find the height of the tree. So now let us look into the diagram. It says a tree stands vertically on a hillside which makes an angle of 15 degrees with the horizontal. Well, that's interesting. There is first the tree. Alright, let's name this say PQ. And another thing they say is that the angle with the horizontal at 15 degrees. So let's say something like this. So this is 15 degrees. And then what does it say? It says from a point on the ground 35 meters down the hill from the base of the tree. So let's say that point is this now, which we've already drawn. Alright, and let this point be A. Now from that point it says the angle of elevation at the top of the tree is 60 degrees. So we need to join this. Right, and let's also join this. And let's name this R. So that is 60 degrees now. So this entire angle here, the angle of elevation of the top of the tree is 60 degrees, and one more important thing is 35 meters. 35 meters down the hill from the base of the tree. This is the base of the tree. So AP is 35 meters. So we've got that much data. Now let's look into the triangle ARQ. We have angle RAQ equal to 60 degrees. And we have angle ARQ definitely is 90 degrees, right? This is 90 degrees here. So now therefore in a triangle we've got two angles, 60 degrees and 90 degrees. So the third angle can be easily found. So that will be angle AQP equals 30 degrees, right? So now the next triangle, now we've seen a bigger triangle. The next triangle that we have to look into is triangle APQ. So in triangle APQ, we have angle PAQ is 45 degrees, right? Now listen carefully, we are only seeing the angle PAQ, not the entire angle RAQ or PAR. We are seeing PAQ. So PAQ will be 60 minus 15 degrees. So angle PAQ will be 60 minus 15 degrees, which will be 45 degrees. And angle AQP, 30 degrees. We've just found out here. Let me write that here. This is 30 degrees, alright? So now what do we need? We need the height of the tree, which is PQ, right? So we need to use the sine rule in a triangle which contains PQ and not anything else. We don't have to use the triangle AQR, definitely not, because in that time we won't get QP. We will not be using APR. It's nowhere linked with QP. So what's linked with QP is triangle APQ. So now applying sine rule in triangle AQP. Alright. So applying the sine rule in that triangle, we have this. We just need to use QP and AP. We don't have to use AQ at all. Because PQ is what we need, PQ or QP, whatever that is. And then AP, we've got the distance. That's why we use that. Alright. So AP divided by the angle opposite to that is 30 degrees. So that will be sine 30 degrees equals PQ is what we need. So PQ divided by the angle opposite to that is what? It's only this angle, right? So it will be 45 degrees, sine of 45 degrees. And we already have the value for AP, which is 35. So 35 divided by sine 30 is half. So divided by half equals PQ divided by 1 by root 2. Therefore, PQ will be equal to 35 into 1 by root 2. And 35 divided by half will become reciprocal and will be into 2, right? So now we have PQ is equal to, now 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. So one of those root 2 will get cancelled, right? So let me write that here. 35 into root 2 into root 2 divided by root 2. Root 2 gets cancelled. And what we have is PQ equals 35 root 2 meters. So therefore, the height of the tree is 35 root 2 meters. If you need accuracy, you can just substitute the value of root 2 and then multiply. So you're going to get the accurate value of the height of the tree. Right, so that's how you use it. Since although the working is not much, there's quite a bit to think and do. First get the diagram right and all these things. Then once you identify the triangle in which you have to apply the sine rule, you're on your way. This ends this problem as well as this video. I'll see you in the forthcoming videos with more concepts on trigonometry.